Hello and welcome everybody, my name is TableOfWood and today we'll get a quick look on the Secret World. So if you don't know what this game is, it's a mmorpg. It's been released a while ago, and since when it passed from a monthly payment subscription to free to play after you bought the game. So since it was on Steam sales for the Halloween, it got down to half price, which means $15. I said, well, just grab it and see if this game is good or not. And so far, I'm finding this game to be real good. There's a few little glitches there and here, and there's some stuff that you'll find back on a typical MMO, but there's so many other stuff that this game has to offer that they are not out there in any other MMORPG right now on the market. For example, in the questing system, the type of quest that you'll find out in this game, you do have the regular questing, don't get me wrong, which are the go kill 10 rats, or in this case, go kill 10 zombies, but you still have so many other types of questing. You do have ones that need you to really think. By browsing inside the game, you have a game browser where you have access to Google, and you really do have to search some sentences and then find some cue about it, and then with the cue you will be able to find the other tips that will help you go and advance in your quest. So that's really cool, and I'm liking it so far because of that. It really changed the way I'm looking at MMORPG. But if I still want the same experience, I can still pick up some quests that will let me go kill, and just like that, go kill 10 zombies like I'm saying. The other big thing that this game has to offer is the way that it level up in this game. There's no real levels, in fact. There's a few things that you have to consider though, is that you do still receive experience. You have ranks within the 3 different factions available, and just by talking about a faction, as you can look right now, the game contexts are currently in modern times, which again, it's something different, it's refreshing. But as I was saying, there's 3 different factions available. Right now I'm with the Illuminati because the name said, the secret world. You're playing one of the secret faction in this world right now. The Illuminati is one of them, the Templars are another one, and finally you got the Dragons, which are an Asian secret society. Within the society you can level up and have more ranks to it, but that doesn't do much except giving you a few quests or a few bonuses, but it doesn't give you like a class or defines what your character is. What defines your character is the way that you will spend your 2 other points that you get from experience, which are skill points and ability points. So let me show you what it looks like. This is the skill point area. So the skill points are defined in 3 different types. You have the melee weapons, firstly, then the ranged weapon, the magic, and finally the talisman. So the melee weapon, what does the melee weapon do? Well, you fight with melee weapon, but you have 3 types of melee weapons: fist weapon, blade weapon, hammer weapon. Then if you want to go ranged like I am right now, I'm using pistol, and then you have the choice of shotgun or assault rifle. And finally, I'm combining my pistol with my elemental magic, but you still have blood and chaos. What you have to understand though is talisman are not an attack. It's not gonna give you any bonuses for your attack, but it's gonna give you bonuses for your like it's like a piece of armor. So you get, like example here, plus bonus health, attack rating, penetration rating, or stuff like that, instead of just a direct weapon. And finally, the way it works for your abilities, so the abilities that you can use, or the equip passive as well, is going to go on this round circle here, where you can choose whatever you want to define your character with. So in each of these little places you have a few abilities that you can pick up, and it costs you ability points. So you want to build up a character, you can build it the way you want. But to help you define a more useful skill setup, you have a few decks here, and decks are just here to help you and say to you, well, if you mix that kind of abilities together and that kind of passive, it really works better than if you're not mixing everything up. So right now I'm using a deck. I'm using the polarizer deck, and that gave me these clothing I'm using, and I really find them nice. So what I'm using for skills right now is elemental damage with some gun attacks, to all pistol attacks. But I could have played something completely different. I could have played somebody with a hammer or stuff like that, and then I won't use any of the skill right now I'm using. So that's really nice. So you see this guy is using the blades, and I'm pretty sure he's enjoying the way it works. And if I don't like it, I can always spend other ability points to build up a different skill set and just use them. Since you're limited to only 7 skills at the same time, you can always build up a different dex and then use that other dex if you prefer it, or if you want to different decks depending on the situation, you can do that as well. So that's really cool. Just gonna kill that guy quickly. There we go. So if I go back to the thing that I really like so far, like I said, is the questing system. So this game is offering one of the best experience I had with a questing system so far, because I have to really work out. Like right now I'm doing a quest that needs me to find the secret entrance of the Illuminati tunnels. But the thing that you need to know is that there's no pointer on the map telling me you have to go there for that quest, and then you enter here, and then you kill 10 zombies, and then you're done. No, I really have to dig out and find the information to tell me where the entrance is. There will be a few quests where you will have a pointer to tell you, well, go see that guy, because you know where this guy is already, so you don't need that kind of questing system. But right now, I really need to dig up the information. So as it said here, I'll need to go to Henry. Hantorn says you can hear the hell of tunnels when walking down the main street. Track down these echoes of the Illuminati. So if I go down the main street, if I can just kill those guys quickly. Alright. I said die already. Thank you. So if you open up the map and see there's Main Street here, so if I go down Main Street, so go back here, I'm just gonna sprint up, go faster, and I should be able to find something that will help me finding some echoes or something like that will give me a cue on what's gonna be the next step in my quest. Or sometime I will have an item that I need to use to be able to track the information that I need for the next quest. And if I take an example of one of the quests I did earlier, I had to type in a sentence from the Bible in the Google search bar here, and then tell me a number that was related to the page, and this information was the code to open up a basement area. Then from the basement area I got the information to find out another address, and it goes on like that until you complete the quest. And talking about completing quests, another nice feature that the game has is that you don't always need to go back to the guy that gives you the quest, except if the quest specially asks it. Otherwise, you just, when you're done, you receive a small message that says send the quest. So you get your experience points, you get the items with the quest, without having to backtrack all the time, which is really nice. Another feature again with the questing system is that most of the time you will be walking around and you will find quests that you're not forced to do. These are side quests, but I can just pick up a quest on this way here and do it if I want, and I can always do it in the order I want. So there's no like progression system that asks you to go right now, you do this section of the map and then you go on the other section of the map, but you cannot go forward if you didn't do that quest before, and blah blah blah. Yes, there's a main quest, so to follow up the main quest you have to do it in order, but all the other side mission you do it the way you want, and you do it in the order you want. So that's why so far I'm pretty liking this game. I'll maybe do another video later, seeing after more hours in the game, see if the game's still that cool, or if the game starts to repeat itself a lot, and if the higher end contents are nicer. Because right now I'm really having fun, but it's about 8 hours of gameplay in the game, maybe. So I'll see that. And that's pretty much it. That was a quick look at the Secret World. My name has been TableOfWood, and I thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.